All right, all right, all right. Looks like it's go time. All right, all right, all right. Looks like it's go time. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. Hope this is working again. We are live. Hey, Twilight, son of Nadi, is also live. Twilight Sun Animism. Checking on it now, checking the live streams. Wanted to see if I was cross streaming with anyone. Says I can say hi in his chat. It's not loading though. I don't know why that's not loading. It seems like some folks they'll let load better than others, and others they just won't let load at all. So that has to do with shadow banning, I guess. Oh wow. Let's see if this even appears on my channel as being live. It says Magic 101 preliminary meditative work. Excellent. Oh yeah, wow. Sounds like it's coming through loud and clear. Excellent. So, just doing a little research today. Thought I'd share the stream with you guys. Thought I'd share the time here. It says I'm connecting, but it doesn't say that I'm connected. So, that's interesting. Share screens, video tools, presentations, so on and so forth. I think we'll go with this. Entire screen, perhaps. Make sure it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It says I am, in fact, sharing my entire screen. I don't see it. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, that looks a little bit weird. Weird. That's okay. We'll go with a new page, perhaps, and then we'll jump over to Bing.com, and we'll get into the search. This one says International Edition for the search. A little bit slow on the response time. Not too bad, though. Huh? We're looking pretty good. Let's see what all kinds of stuff did I search for. Wow, that's interesting. Path working on the tree of life. That's a good one, right? Excellent stuff. Which Bible verse says, typing's a little bit off today, says, ask and I think it's ye, ask and ye shall receive. We'll go with King James. Hey, with the Father, Mother, King James version, right? Okay, that looks good. We'll jump back over here and check the chitter chatter box, see if there's anybody chatting up in the happy lands. No, never miss a comment. Click on a chat message to display it on screen. It's kind of a fun thing, huh? Let's pull this page in a little closer so we don't have to navigate so far next time. It says the Bible passage is Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 through 8. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For every one that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and him that knocketh it shall be opened. I don't think Bible Gateway will open here in China, though. I guess I could try, but yeah, because I kind of want the whole thing, right? I'll click on it and see if it opens. Oh, it did open. How very interesting. All right, so 7 is the first part. And then there's a part, verse 8. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Okay, so the big question is, do you need the entire scriptural point, or is just the first part enough? I think it is somehow, but it is what it is. Ask and it shall be given you, right? Rather than given to you. Ask and it shall be given you. And then it's a semicolon. Notice that, because they're starting like a pattern. Seek and ye shall find. Seek, and ye is spelled Y-E. Ye shall find. Another semicolon, right? Knock. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you, and it shall be opened unto you. I wonder why they didn't use given to you, right? Given you. Opened unto you, but they got opened unto you, right? What about given unto you? And then that's going to be a colon there. Oh, so this next, and were they using such precise grammar in the King James Version, I wonder? I wonder if that's a fact. For everyone that asketh. I'm wondering if I need to go through the whole thing or if I'm just going to leave it there. I think I'm just going to leave it there for now. And I'm going to say this is Matthew 7:7. How about that? Just because they quoted 7 and 8 doesn't mean I have to. Matthew 7:7. And I guess it's probably a couplet. So I would imagine that the sex part, the second part is also important. Let's see if we can't read that full chapter. Do you think it's important to read the full chapter? And how many verses is it? 29 verses. Yeah, we'll go through the whole thing and see if it's important to do that, because I don't know. I'm not a biblical scholar, as many of you may know, right? It's just me, myself, and I hanging out here online, having a little conversation with the text, as it were. So yeah, we'll jump into it, and we'll check that out. We'll see how that goes. Matthew 7, King James Version. Judge not, that ye not be judged. It's kind of a good way to start things off, right? I like it. For what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? O thou hypocrite! First cast out the beam of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote of thy brother's eye. Give not that which is unholy, give not that which is holy unto dogs, neither cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff here in chapter 7. Ask and it shall be given you, seek and ye shall find. For everyone that asketh receiveth. Or what man is there of you whom if his son ask bread, he will give him a stone? Or if he ask a fish, he will give him a serpent? If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? Therefore all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even unto them. For this is the law and the prophets. I would say too, to revise number 12 here, that whatever you would not have men do unto you, you should not do unto them either, right? Because this one's active, and the Tao takes a more relinquished, somehow passive stance on that. Let's make sure we're still good on the YouTubes. Yeah, we looking good, baby. We appear to be transmitting. So I hope that remains a fact. Number 13, enter ye into the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. Ravenous wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bringeth forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bringeth forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. One would hope, right? It doesn't always play out in any kind of timeline that an individual person can see, though. Wherefore, by their fruits you shall know them. Not every one of them that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will like him unto a wise man who built his house upon the rock. And the rains descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and the lightning flashed, and beat upon his house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock of salvation. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto the foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came up, and the three little piggies ran and squealed, and their house fell apart. And it came to pass when Jesus had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. Yeah, kind of a thing, right? I guess you got to understand the historical context of what's going on. Matthew's reporting, I don't really know that much about it, but I've read it all before and read it in church and went through it in Sunday school. But I am by no means a biblical scholar. But it's good stuff. Matthew chapter 7, I liked it. It seemed to ring true all the way throughout. Can't say that there was a single thing wrong with that. So, yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll add to Matthew 7:7, Matthew 7:6 as well. I like that a lot. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs. Give not that which is holy, that which is holy unto the dogs. I wonder if when he said it, dogs. I wonder if he said, give not that which is holy unto the dogs, comma. Neither cast ye your pearls before swine, neither cast ye your pearls before swine. Pearls before swine. Lest. Do you think that's lest or least? Lest they trample them under their feet. Lest they trample them under their feet. And turn again and rend you. Gnarly. Imagine getting devoured by pigs or dogs, right? Either one of these motherfuckers could get on top of you and do some real damage. So something to be wary of. I guess it was more a fear back then than it is now. I don't know how many people these days are worried too much about little piggy, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Little piggy, oink, oink, oink. Yeah, Jesus had some good one-liners, man. I like it. If this is shit he really said, I guess he did, right? Supposedly, that's red letter text right there. I don't know why they didn't put it in red letter. I guess because it was hearsay from Matthew. Maybe that's the reason it wasn't presented in red letter. Invite guest. Wow, I can invite a guest to this show, guys. I don't see that there's anybody out there, though. Is there anybody out there? I don't see that there is. Let's run this Frank Monday intro one time, see if it works on the old restream.
It's another one of those old Frank Monday productions coming at ya.
Okay guys, our next comedian is a bit of a treat, to be honest. It is a bit of a treat. He's been away for 3 years. He is now back from the dead. Well, America. Give a big round of applause for Frank Monday.
Appreciate that shit. Nick's a good man. You know what that's like, being a good man. It's tough in a fucking city like this, though. You know, nobody gives a fuck. They're like, God damn, that's some crazy shit. Motherfucker wearing high heels and shit. Looking good, too, huh? Yeah, you guys like that. That's alright. It's okay to fall down occasionally. I do that sometimes. Alright, being back in the G is pretty fucking nerve-wracking. You know, performing for 4 minutes straight. The only other time I get this anxious when I gotta perform for 4 minutes straight is when I gotta make love to my wife.
Onion ring. Yeah, they're all right.
Hey, be watching for the Star Wars blog Rebellion coming out in December. You'll love it. It's follow-up to the award-winning generations. Oh yeah. There you go, Frank. Here's my burger.
All right, guys. I put the message out there. If you want to join the show, join the show. Let me know. Just do your thing. Swing it like a chicken wang. Get shit done, right? We're gonna be here for a little while. We'll probably make some coffee. Make a little cup of coffee. Maybe chill out a little bit. Probably read some tarot cards later for all the people out there in Happy Land. Yeah, just kind of hang around. Just kind of hang loose. Hang loose here at FM Radio on the Frank Monday channel. There's no time limit to the restream and no time limit to Frank Monday chilling. But I should be doing shit. I'm kind of putting off the fact that I should be doing laundry and cleaning house like a fucking indentured servant. And which is, I'll get around to it. I'll get some of that shit done. I probably need to. It's getting late. Getting late in the day. It's all right, though. It is what it is. Frank Monday coming at you one more time here on the old boob tube, the booby tube. We've been reading Boober's book, guys. I know you like it, and I know you've been keeping up. Hopefully you got yourself a copy of Booby's book, because I think it's worth the endeavor to do so. I don't know, though. Maybe you could get the electronic version. Maybe it's more easily accessible. You might go to the library and pick up a physical copy, just borrow it. I don't think it's so important that you need to own your own copy. One just happened to come into my possession, whereas I think you do just fine if you just borrowed one from the library. I'm going to click on this video. This is an advertisement, guys, for The Machine Lies, where they talk about the lies of the machine on the machine that lies.
So we talk about the lies of the machine on the machine that lies. Basically, on the stream, the machine lies. We're taking a very critical look at technology. So the reason we're doing that is because we're looking at the medium that is used to communicate, right, and transmit information, right? We don't think that any form of mediation is neutral, right, but it's laden with values. And so I think that the well has been polluted by technology. So obviously we take a critical look at technology, right? We're looking at different concepts in relation to technology, right? In terms of philosophy, right? And in terms of religion. Now, that is one of the main purposes of the show, is that we really look at where technology and religion, science, and spirituality, where those things intersect, right? Because there's a crisis of the modern world in which there's a majority of the modern world is religious people. Their mindset is secular, and the means they employ are secular. We're living in a post-liberal, post-human, post-geological age, right? So we're talking about the death of liberalism, the rise of the world technological system. Now, we do think that, there's a considerable level of externalization of the ego, and mediation of ourselves through the means we employ. So obviously, we shape tools, but the tools we use shape us, right? So that's one of the main things we're trying to get across on the show, is how technology changes human psychology. If you question the means you employ and what the objective factors of power are in our age, right, then that's the most important question you can ask, right? That's the most critical stance you could actually take, right? Like, most people don't question, how or what means they use to question, to ask the question itself, right? So we're actually taking a critical look at technology, right, as a primary form of communication, as an objective factor of power in our age, right? And we think that basically we're assuming that a lot of the stuff that we see through this medium is totally made up, right? Fabricated. And that is based on the fact that it is artifice. It's produced by a machine, right? So we talk about the lies of the machine.
All right. There it is there. We talk about the lies of the machine on the machine that lies. Holographic meat, huh? Yeah, that's one way to look at it. I'm not gonna let it take the jelly out of my donut. I'm trying to think of a good pithy saying for the Possism section of the great and secret teaching. We've got Volantia, Decreeism, and Possism. Volantia, I define as intent, the intention of the thing. I didn't encode this correctly, though. That's okay. And then Decreeism is the will, and Possism is what? It's the state of abeyance. But for Valantia, I've got intent, and my pithy saying, my pithy quote is energy flows where attention goes, right? So this is all about setting up the triangle of art. I think that's the first step, even before really you cast your circle, your magical circle. I guess the magical circle would be next then, right? The decree section. That would be the sigil itself. A star within a star within a star. And then the Possism state, I used to have a really good document on this. I can't remember. I got it from like an academic journal somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where it is now. I had a copy of it here and there and everywhere, but the old computer crashed and I pretty much lost everything that were on those older hard drives. I'll try to reaccess it at some point here on the internets. There's not a lot to be said about Possism. Natural rhythmic breathing, the waiting, the abeyance, right? The bridge between the here and the now, the response, the echo. Yeah, so I could call it response. Oh, what I was calling it earlier, that makes better sense. The resonance, right? The resonance of the thing. Now, for the resonance section, right? Can I think of a good 1, 2, 3? I got to do a little bit better with my note taking here. Can I do a little something with a pithy saying connected to resonance? Monkey see, monkey do. That's kind of a fun one, right? Doesn't really kind of strike at the heart of the thing, though. We're looking more at the idea of an echo within an echo. The whole ask kind of formula goes in here under the resonance section, right? Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. That's kind of the whole thing there, right? Do you need I pontificate any further on words of wisdom? But I do. I need to codify it into my own mnemonic system, mnemonic system. So let me get rid of that. I'm doing a little adjusting of my notes here. I got a notebook here, guys, that you can't see, that I'm working behind the scenes. Now, what else did I fuck up? I think everything else looks okay. Yeah, that was the only big mistake there on the paper. I wonder if I had any other mistake now that I've got the whiteout out, right? Oh yeah, that was it. I knew there was another mistake somewhere here in the document, the manuscript. That's okay. My old Shrufu always told me, he said, rather than going back to correct mistakes, why don't you just fucking quit making mistakes? I was like, oh, it's easy for you to say, right? You're the master. I am but the pupil. Let's see if we've got another video for the people. We got a lot of stuff here to choose from. Yeah, let's go with a song to kind of break the tension. We're at the 30-minute mark. Maybe we play a song every 30 minutes, right? Something like that.
Eagles flying high, cats on the prowl, devils in your bed, their whispers so loud, witches on my heels, so they'll steal, running in the dark, truth they conceal, blood on the walls, spattering a sink. God can't help the dead, no time to think. Hounds howl at night, shadows in the light, fear in every breath, eyes wide with fright. Cards dealt by fate, no way to escape. Threads getting tight, can't see the daylight. Blood on the walls, spattering a sink. God can't help the dead, no time to think. Cards dealt by fate, no way to escape. Threads getting tight, can't see the daylight. Blood on the walls, spattering a sink. God can't help the dead, no time to think.
All right. I found a pithy saying to support the possism section, but it's a little bit indulgent, I think. Yin and yang give birth to each other, and the universe is transformed in a single thunderclap. I just went ahead and took that right out of the Master Lu's teaching. It's yin yang sheng fan fu, and then pu hua, yi sheng lei. I ran out of room here. That's all right. It is what it is, right? Yi sheng lei sheng. Sheng is kind of a complex character. And then lei, thunderclap. I believe lei is a tian underneath, if I'm correct. Let me see here. I might have fucked up again. I might have pulled a nigger faggot, but let's hope not. Yi sheng lei. No, I got it right. Nice. No NF award for me, not this year, right? Went ahead and avoided any mistakes, any gross mistakes. One might look at my Chinese and say, hey, Frank Monday, I see mistakes all over the fucking place. But most Chinese people will say, hey, you tend to write Chinese better than most Chinese. And sometimes they tell me I speak it better than them too. And they definitely tell me that I know a lot more about Tao than the average individual, which is kind of a fun thing when you're having a conversation in a foreign language and they're like, damn, you know some shit. Right, Money, you've been doing some work. I'm like, yeah, but considering the fact that it took me 30 years to get this far, more than. In all reality, I'm looking at like closer to 40 years. And so my effort hasn't been as, it's been persistent. We can give it that. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The world is filled with educated derelicts, unsuccessful geniuses, and all those other things. But persistence and determination alone win out the day. So yeah, I got that to my credit, I think. Let's see, we've got a little more something here for the people as we sit back and relax on a Sunday. It's not actually a Sunday though. It's Saturday here in the Central Kingdom of the Celestial Dragon. And Twilight Zone Old Peking, Frank Monday coming at you once again, like Finnegan. I got to drop that and then see if I don't even know if this platform, what is it called, Restream? I don't even know if this thing works, man. You never know. Like I'm looking over at the feedback loop and it looks like it's bogging out and acting weird. Let me see if I can do a playback. Let's see if yeah, it sounds like the playback's okay. Who knows, man? Who really knows what's going on anymore? Here on the old boob tubes. The booby tube. Let's go with the Bornless Ritual, if it'll load up. I think it may be more than StreamYard can handle at 8 minutes long, right? It may take it 8 minutes to load it. I've noticed that tends to be the case with the old StreamYard. Yeah, so I'm working on a manuscript here, guys, that I got. It's to a beloved friend who passed away a while ago. And so it's dedicated to him. It starts off with a little bit of poetry, right? Love is the law, O neophyte. Goodness alone. Seek goodness alone and be silent. And I wanted to put that thing in there from the Bible, that ask and it shall be given, it shall be given you. And I got to remember the idiosyncrasies in the writing due to the fact that it's King James Version English. King James, call no man king, but the Father God who art in heaven. But King James, he wanted to be called king, and King George and all these crazy old motherfuckers out there running around calling themselves king. They don't lost their damn mind. But yeah, it is what it is. Haters gonna hate. Trolls gonna troll. It's in the name. Let's see if we can't get this Bornless Ritual up here one time.
The Bornless Ritual. Thee I invoke, the Bornless One, thee that didst create the earth and the heavens, thee that didst create the night and the day, thee that didst create the darkness and the light. Thou art Asa Arnepha, whom no man hath seen at any time. Thou art Iarbes. Thou art Ea, Apophras Ra. Thou hast distinguished between the just and the unjust. Thou didst make the female and the male. Thou didst produce the seeds and the fruit. Thou didst form men to love one another and to hate one another. I am Anchaf Nakonsu, thy prophet, unto whom thou didst commit thy mysteries, the ceremonies of Hem. Thou didst produce the moist and the dry, and that which nourisheth all created life. Hear thou me, for I am the angel of Ptah, Apophras Ra. This is thy true name, handed down to the prophets of Hem. Hear me. Arain, Theof, Rai Bet, Atheli Berset, Abelatham, Abeu, Ebeu, Phi Theta So A, Ebe, Theaoph. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. I invoke thee, the terrible and invisible God, who dwellest in the void place of the Spirit. Aro go go Abrao, so thou Mudorio, Falathao, Pay the boundless one, hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of a rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me, Ru Abraeof, Mario Dom, Babylon Balbin Abaft, Asalonai, Arphen Eof, E Photeth Abrasax, Raoou, Ishure, mighty and boundless one. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. I invoke thee, Ma-ba-ra-e-o, E-o-el, Kotham, Athori-balo, Abraf. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of a rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. Aftam, Abaftam, Basom, Isaac, Sabaoth. This is the Lord of the gods. This is the Lord of the universe. This is he whom the winds fear. This is he who, having made voice by his commandment, is Lord of all things, King, ruler, and helper. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. E-A-O-U, Pe-U-Re, E-O-U, Pe-U-Re, E-A-O, E o o u abra sax sabri o oaf oaf Adonai a day a do Angelos ton theon and lala lai ga e r I pay diathana thoron. I am he, the bornless spirit, having sight in the feet, strong, and the immortal fire. I am he, the truth. I am he who hate, that evil should be wrought in the world. I am he that lighteneth and thundereth. I am he from whom is the shower of the life of earth. I am he whose mouth ever flameth. I am he, the begetter and manifester unto the light. I am he, the grace of the worlds. The heart girt with a serpent is my name. Come thou forth and follow me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. E-R-O Sabao. Such are the words.
That's it. And I was getting pretty close to getting my little book done here. I've got one little page of diagrams yet to finish, and then I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee. And I think I'll end the stream at about an hour, since once again, you know, you try again, and just see what happens. You know, it is what it is, right? It's a thing. It's a thing. So we'll drop that and see if that goes back to normal. It did not, so I'm not sure why, what I did wrong. Doesn't feel like I did anything wrong. It just feels like that's the way this platform operates. Guess that looks a little better that way. And then we'll see if this can do another quick one whilst I chilling like a villain, able and willing, as the old song goes. I wanted to see here how this would work out, but I'm not sure if I've got it exactly the way I want it. Yeah, kind of. That's kind of the thing there, huh? We'll see how this back one goes, though. Yeah, it looks all right. Looks all right. It's very, very simplistic. Since I'm distracted as I do my thing here in the studio behind the scenes, as it were. 100-day magical challenge. It's kind of a fun one, but not sure if it's exactly what I need right at this moment. I think what I need is, yeah, that may be in fact what I need. Let's just roll the tape. Roll the tape one time. We'll see how long it takes this one to load. Upgrade to larger videos. I see. How large is that video that it needs? It wasn't even 10 minutes. It was like 8 minutes long. I guess maybe the only 6 minutes long, and they still couldn't upload it. I guess the file is probably too large for them to handle it. All right. I guess that is what it is then, right? and we'll just have to call it quits where it's at, and say thank you once again for stopping by to say hello. I appreciate all y'all good-looking sex people. I'm working on the manuscripts, guys. I'm trying to get them together, get them done, get them published. In fact, rather than being distracted here by a half-assed live stream, I'm trying to put in my hours while I've got some free hours. I'm going to go ahead and work on this for a bit, but I'm going to get bogged down too in like day-to-day drudgery. I know I got laundry to do, I got meals to cook, I got other fucking domestic duties to fulfill. Vacations, I seem to do more fucking housework on my vacation than anything else, and that's always kind of a thing. But yeah, I guess I should feel lucky that I can do housework, right? That I got a house to work in. So that's a good thing. I can appreciate it. And I love y'all good looking sexy people out in Happy Land. Until next time, keep doing good magic at Astra Prospera. And I will see you in the abodes of the future.